What's good, YouTube? Smashing Pumpkin here, coming at you guys with the video today. Today I'd like to be discussing with you guys how I did at the last Columbus Regional on the 15th. And overall it was a really cool event, met a lot of nice people. And I got my second top at a regional. Woo! Fun. Yeah. This is, this mat's for sale if anybody wants it. PM me offers, or if you want to know my price on it, then just send that message to me, and I'll be happy to oblige. So anyway, round one, I'm just going to talk about this deck. I can link you to a video, and actually my deck list will be in the description if you want to read it. It was Machina Gadget. It was pretty standard-ish, but if you guys are wondering about like why I played certain cards or anything, I'll do another video about that. Round one was against an anti-meta deck. It wasn't that good, and like, you know, it had a lot of like silly plays. So I ended up just like outpacing him, and it was a kind of 2-0. So that match didn't last too long. Yeah, but it was weird. It played like Guaiba, and they also played like evil monsters, and I was just like, oh, that's interesting. Anyway, yeah, but it didn't play, it only played Serato, and it didn't play like Diplo or anything, and I was just like, round two was against, Dino Rabbit. Game one, he gets me pretty good. Yeah, he just Guaibas over my gadget and then summons a rabbit, and then he has Logia Dolka on the field, and I lose. Surprise. Game two, I get him into a grind game, and not too bad. I managed to get like Fortress and stuff, and like I lock him out of the game with Goza match, I think. So he just is done. Can't really do much. Game three, it eventually goes into time, and it's his, Zen mains versus my two fortresses that I have on the field, and he can't really get over them, because I've had Gozen match on the field. He gets rid of Gozen match, and then he gets rid of, what was the card? He gets rid of a fortress, but I have, like, a lot of back row, because that was how the field was for, like, a couple of turns. So I just fend off his attacks, and I win because I have higher life. But I don't really know how that game would have turned out, because he didn't really have to make an offensive push until time was called. Because like I really couldn't get through his Zen mains until I drew like one of my compulses, but that wasn't really happening. So, but yeah, it was a good game. I mean, he was a really good player. So round three is a mirror match. I can't remember much of these games because like they all like turn out the same. It just is like gadgets running into gadgets, and then one player tries to like swing the momentum, and then the other player has like trag or something. I think that's how game 1 and 2 both went down. Game 3 I have to mirror force, and he has Starlight Road, and that was really bad. But he makes us misplay. He attacks his Stardust into my fortress, and then I'm able to pop his Tragodia. And then he doesn't really have any field presence anymore. So I MST his one back row and get my gadget resolved, and then I'm able to destroy his gadget that tried to ram into mine. No, it was a green gadget, so he didn't really have anything that could ram into mine. And then I just end up like grinding it out and winning. Yeah. Quick game. Round 4 was against Machina, Karakuri, Gergia. I played so dreadful in this game. I really should have lost. But it was the kid I was playing his first regional, so he didn't even do too bad. He got like 6-3, so he did pretty good. Game 1, I just I figure out what he's playing, and then I play accordingly. And I had to have the warning for his big summon Karakuri going off party. So I just win. And game 2, I just like make misplay after misplay, like after misplay. And I just fucking lose. I play so bad, he's just like I forget what he said, but it was just like something along the lines of like, you keep on like making mistakes and shit, and I was just like, damn, this kid has got me pegged. Game 3, I'm able to get out my fort and just start running over things because I have nothing better to do because my hand's awful. Like, I open up like Fortress and he solves my gadget, so I have nothing to do. So I just keep on like attacking, doing things. Yeah. Eventually, he has to my stroke around it, and then I get to look at the last 2 cards in his hand, and his hand's really bad. So I'm just like, okay, now I just have to go ham. So basically, I've been holding on because I didn't know if his last 2 cards were like really good or not. But yeah, so I just like summon like a bunch of fortresses and start attacking and winning. So yeah, yeah. If the kid's watching this video, I'm really sorry. I acted like an asshole that game, but yeah, he was cool though. He was a cool kid. Round 5 was against Windup, and he goes Tour Guide Factory, and I have Gear Frame and 2 back row, so I lose. Game 2, I just like, he doesn't really have a big combo, and I stop like anything he like sets up, so I win that one pretty handily. And then Game 3, he goes Shark Magician, and I don't have a maxi, so it was first turn too, so I like lost instantly. Yeah, that was round 5. Round 6 was another windup, but this was really weird because it played Soldier and it played Warrior, and it made the X-Saber guy. Yeah, I don't really know. Apparently it does well. I've never seen it or played against it before. But, I don't know. Soldier's good for getting over Thunder King. I don't know. Help. Actually, Thunder King's pretty popular. That's an okay idea. But, yeah, I'm not really threatened by anything he's doing, and if he's playing those, then he really doesn't have enough room for, like, tech cards. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah, he makes, like, a lot of mistakes. Anyway, so... Like, I have 1 face down, and I'm, like, bluffing Gores because I have nothing else to do game 2. And he calls Monster Effects, and then I Mirror Force him. Bad idea, because you just fucking lost the game. When you have 5 monsters, and, like, I only have 1 back row, even if I'm faking Gores, like, call traps, it's obvious. That made me actually pretty happy. I'm not even complaining. Round 7, I play against Rabbit, and he draws pretty god, but like he can't really capitalize off it because like I drew pretty decently all 3 games as well. Yeah, I also like he just makes like some silly plays. Like he mind controls my Thunder King, and then he goes Rabbit, and I saw him on the effect because he already used all his Tour Guides, and I was just like, give me back my Thunder King. Yeah. I can't really remember too much else about, the Rabbit game. He tried to reborn my fortress, and I just called the Haunted back to my side of the field. So that was really funny. Yeah. I think I ruined his day, though. He looked really, like, bummed after I got rid of his Dolka. I feel bad. Sorry. Round 8, I go up against another windup. The guy was chill until game 3, and then he got really mad because I had max C on his Monster Reborn into his Rat, and he just like goes off of me, and I'm just like, whoa, chill. And I draw 3 cards, and I play my Dead Avarice, and like I'm back in the game, and he's just like, wow, you sacked me. And I was just like, I have had like Dead Avarice in my hand for like 7 turns, so... Yeah, that's not really sacking, that's just me, like... I don't know. Is it sacking to draw into a gadget and gadgets? That's the question. But yeah. I end up on top in the last game because he, like, can't really make any plays, and, like, I just saw him his, like, last out, and then I attacked for game. In time. Anyway. Round 9 was a mirror. I'm currently 8-1 at this point. So, in order to, like, get top 8, I have to win. And I open up Ultimate Offering, I'm so happy, and then, like, he sharks me, and I almost lose. Yeah, like, I picked up my deck, and then I realized I went through all my gadgets, so I set it back down, and he's just like, Judge. And I'm just like, fuck you. But, anyway. He almost got it to go, but I apparently just, like, shuffled up my deck, gave it back to him. But yeah, he's a really awesome guy other than that, but, like, I tried to do anything to win 2 against an Ultimate Offering. So I don't blame him too badly for that. Yeah, this one goes to 3 games, and it's kind of like the mirror before, because we both know what we're doing, and, like, you know, neither of us, like, really extends the field until we have, like, really good cards. I just remember, like, having, like, all these power cards in my hand, like, near the end of the game, and I'm just like, I need none of you now, because I have, like, field presence, and I just start, like, attacking. Yeah. So I go 8-1. My one loss was to windups. And overall, I'm pretty impressed with the deck. I think I'm gonna try out, like, 2 new variants after this, but, if you have any questions about my deck, like, you can put it in the description below. I got 5th place. Top 8, like, we didn't really play it out. Yeah. I would have gone up against Cast Dragon. Yeah, I probably would have lost, because, like, I was really tired at that point. And I probably would have made, like, 100 misplays. But this is already, like, a 12-minute video. So thank you all for bearing with me and, like, watching all this nonsense. But, Smashing Pumpkins signing out. Peace.